Something's turned these leopards into man-eaters.
And I'm trying to figure out what that was.
I'm Gordon Buchanan. I've spent years tracking down the world's top predators. I know how they act, and I rarely feel threatened. But now, there's a deadly difference. Animals that used to chase game are hunting humans. These are some of nature's biggest mysteries. To solve each case, I'll put myself on the trail of the man-eaters.
It's amazing to think that the nearest leopard could be just half a mile away from all of this.
I've come to India. This is Mumbai. About 20 million people live here, and it's like a big city anywhere else. Except here, there are leopards. All over India, leopards live in close proximity to people. Fatal attacks are not uncommon. But between 2001 and 2006, 57 people were killed on the outskirts of Mumbai by leopards. I want to find out why the suburban sprawl of this mega city has become a battleground. And if a top predator is competing for space with a growing human population, is there any way to avoid another killing spree? Most of the attacks have taken place on the edges of Sanjay Gandhi National Park. This is a green jungle within the urban jungle, a huge protected wilderness within the city limits. I think it's likely the leopards responsible for the attacks came from within this park.
Hello!
I've come here to enlist the help of local leopard expert Krishna Tiwari.
Krishna?
Hello, Gordon.
Pleased to meet you.
Nice meeting you. Welcome to Mumbai.
Krishna has been studying the leopards in the park for 10 years. And according to Krishna, there may be as many as 24 leopards living here.
It's a guard post.
Yeah, this is a guard post.
Why is it all caged up? Are they expecting trouble?
Yeah, they're expecting leopards.
No, it's not for leopards, is it?
Yeah, this is for leopards.
Really?
Yeah.
Did this guy spend the night here?
Yeah, they are forest watchers.
So suppose when you look around here, it's completely surrounded in trees. It looks like perfect leopard habitat. And you've got somebody sitting out here in a chair, they might nod off. Leopard walks past, you know, that's why this cage has to be here.
I can understand why people are scared. Leopards are notorious for their stealth, stalking and attacking their prey in silent ambush. Their natural prey is deer and monkeys, but given the opportunity, they will hunt and eat anything and everything. An adult human, unaware of a leopard's approach, would be an easy target. Sanjay Gandhi National Park is a much-needed haven of peace and quiet. Like any urban green space, it's a place to relax away from the noise and buzz of the big city. It's not just a picturesque place for a picnic. The park is home to a rich diversity of wildlife, including leopards. At first glance, it looks like there's plenty of natural prey here. But lots of people live here too, many of them in illegal settlements. Krishna believes there are now over 150,000 people living inside the park. It seems that overcrowding may be to blame for one of India's most prolonged and deadly outbreaks of manhunting. I'm heading further into the park. The only way to understand what sparked the outbreaks is to talk to survivors. We we soon find fresh evidence of leopards.
Look at this.
Leopard scat.
How old do you think this is?
This must be not more than 2 to 3 days old.
It's still soft.
It's soft because of the dew drops.
Whoa, gosh. Full of hair as well.
Yeah.
Ooh. Absolutely stink being this fresh. Oh, look. A little skull in there.
Skull or bones? You can clearly tell it's a leopard scat.
Yeah.
Because of the lobes, which you see, and distinctive lobes.
Yeah.
And the end has got a tapering end.
Yeah.
It has got a tapering end.
It's not only just gone to the bathroom here, it's scraped as well. So this is just a territorial marking for any other leopard that's walking through here to let that leopard know that this is someone else's territory.
The place we find the scat is not far from one of the park's villages. The man-eating outbreak peaked in 2004 when 30 separate leopard attacks were reported across the park. Even now, no one here ventures out alone after dark. Villages like this are on the front line.
This little kid here's got severe scarring on his face.
You see the
Hello. Oh, can you show us where it happened? Yeah.
We head to the edge of the village.
He was sitting for
Yeah.
a nature call. Putunala, Bipta Patunala. He must have been sitting like this.
The leopard came in.
The leopard came from here and he caught his face. He shouted a little and after that he felt unconscious. His uncle came and he caught hold the tail of the leopard and he dragged it.
God, it's incredible. This boy had come out here to do the toilet. He's crouched down. The leopard came, grabbed him. His almost entire head would have fitted in the leopard's mouth. But if his uncle hadn't heard him, he wouldn't be here today. But the incredible thing about this boy is not only was he attacked once, he was attacked a second time.
Twice.
Yeah. And how long between each attack?
तिचा आयला विचारना किती म्हणजे दरम्यान म्हणजे पहिला अटॅक आणि दुसरा अटॅक
2 वर्षानंतर लगेच
2 वर्ष 2 साल बाद after 2 years
2 years. God.
yeah he was just going somewhere and the second incident happened in the night, I mean at 9 o'clock
Okay.
in the evening.
Yeah. Both of these attacks took place at a time where I've seen leopards hunting natural prey early in the morning and then in the evening. But you know, this isn't somebody that was walking through the forest at night time or out in the fields. These leopards are coming right into the human settlements.
Something is drawing them in and making them lose their fear of humans.
I'm not sure whether he's the most unlucky boy or the most lucky boy.
Lucky boy. His
living
name
here.
is Lucky, I think.
Yeah.
It's a now guy Lucky.
Others here have not been as fortunate as Lucky.
There was a girl attacked right here in 2003, so we're just trying to find the family.
And this is not an isolated case.
As I said, at that time there was attacks all over the place. There was a peak, so not necessarily one rogue leopard, but lots of leopards hunting and killing people.
He's the father of that child.
Okay.
त्याची शंका जास्त होती म्हणून लोक घाबरायचे.
He was chasing a cat, a leopard, and meantime he saw this girl and he picked it up.
Oh gosh.
कुठे भेटली ती?
समोर
लास्ट कुठे भेटली?
लास्ट पाठीमागे नाल्याच्या.
And the carcass, the dead body was found,
So actually killed her?
Yeah, killed her.
That.
Yeah.
एक दादा आहे ना आमची.
Oh God.
त्याला हकीकत माहिती आहे.
Did it partially eat?
हेच एवढं.
Only the throat.
Leopards usually steer clear of people, but this girl was attacked standing right here, just outside her front door.
This chap, he found the body of
He
the girl.
found the body,
Can you take us to where you found it?
Yeah, we'll go from here.
Okay. You've got an animal here that has zero fear of human beings, came right up to this porch, grabbed the girl, dragged it away and actually started consuming her fairly close by. I just want to find that spot.
Leopards are silent, expert hunters. Each cat hunts alone. They often drag their prey away from the kill site and even up into trees to eat in safety. This leopard only took the girl about 300 feet away from the village.
This spot.
Gosh.
When they reached here, when they came very close, they saw a leopard sitting.
Okay.
You know, the leopard was sitting here, you know, in front of the body. And then, you know, the leopard started growling, you know, because it didn't want to, you know, give the body
up the
away.
kill.
Yeah, give the kill away. So they started beating with sticks and all that. And finally, they managed to scare, the, you know, the leopard away and
Picked up the girl's body.
pick up the girl's body.
The leopard took the girl as prey. Back in the village, it's clear what drew it here.
You look around, this place is like a leopard pantry. You've got goat here, dog, there's cats running about, chickens. All of these things a leopard is more than capable of attacking. And I think what's happened here is a leopard came looking for one of these animals, saw a tiny little girl on the porch unattended and took her instead.
But not all the attacks are down to mistaken identity. Some leopards here may be targeting humans as prey. Since 1972, it's been illegal to kill a leopard anywhere in India, even a maneater. In 2009, in the town of Nasik, a leopard attacked 2 people before bystanders chased the cat out into the farmlands. When the authorities in Nasik refused to shoot the potential killer in their midst, the local community became furious. They turned their anger against the government officials. But it's back in Mumbai, in Sanjay Gandhi National Park, that's ground zero for outbreaks of maneater.
And they are stuck up.
Krishna is taking me to a village deep within the park. The people living inside the park are most vulnerable to leopard attacks.
Her husband's brother was killed by leopard. After 15 days, that 60-70-year man was also killed by a leopard.
I want to capture a leopard on film here and record my own data. We need some hard evidence.
Put some rocks underneath it, that'd be great.
There's always an element of luck in capturing animals with camera traps, and leopards are notoriously secretive.
Be nice. Right, we can do another one.
This will be a real challenge.
Yeah, we'll put one here.
To increase our chances, I'm setting up 5 different cameras.
Pretty much anywhere where I would walk, a leopard would walk. They always take this path of least resistance, and most of the time that's paths made by people or paths made by other animals. Might get deer coming here. Okay. Might just go and put one.
Feeling lucky?
I've got no choice but to put myself on the line. I've brought my thermal camera too. Leopards are famous for their silent night stalking. In the dark, it'll be the only way of knowing if we're being approached. some animal here. I think it's a small cat, not a leopard. Rusty spotted cat. Here we go. Very nice. It's behind the trees. Yeah, it's watching us. Hey, what is that? Leopard. Leopard. You think it's a leopard? Yeah, it's a leopard. Really? I think so. I think. I'm not sure. Not sure. It looks bigger. Yeah, this is leopard. I think we have seen a leopard. I think so. Oh, look, there it is in the middle. It does. Oh, that is a leopard, isn't it? It is. Wow. Amazing. Now, my camera trap is just over there, so I needed to skirt round past me and we'll hopefully try and get a shot of it. So some leopards do patrol near the villages. I may have just caught a maneater on camera. It's incredible. Next day, I returned to the spot we saw the leopard last night to see if my camera traps picked up any more action. There may be as many as 24 leopards living here in Mumbai's biggest park, but they're notoriously elusive. We're not the only ones up and about. The village is already a hive of activity. It's spooky to think that we saw a leopard and very possibly a maneater just 250 metres from here.
This is where I was last night. See, this place feels completely different, looks completely different after it gets dark. And I just nestle myself under this tree.
This one?
Oh, only 3.
We should be lucky.
Okay, right. Okay, that's setting up yesterday.
Okay.
Was that us last night?
No, I think. Sorrow?
Okay, so this is the last chance we've got because it's the 3rd image. Oh. Oh, look. You see that?
Yeah, 1 second.
Whoa. I didn't even... I didn't actually...
Leopard!
Yeah.
Leopard!
Half
leopard. Oh my God.
Great. Amazing. So he had come down, he must have come down this path and triggered it. You see he stops.
Yeah.
So what time? That's at 7:15 this morning. What? So 45 minutes ago. People are already up at 7:15, yet this leopard is bold enough to carry on walking around, completely unconcerned by the level of disturbance here.
Lucky.
Human activity doesn't keep the leopards away.
This is leopard on camera trap celebratory dance. I do something that is more subdued than that.
The villagers are eager to get a closer look at the leopard and potential maneater that was walking just 250 metres from here this morning.
What's she saying?
She's telling that how did you see? We didn't see.
In the dappled light of the forest, the leopard's distinctive spots break up its outline, allowing it to blend seamlessly into the scenery. At night, our colour perception is poor, and the cat's bold markings become the perfect camouflage. It's no wonder their victims rarely see them coming. This ability to hide in plain sight has allowed some leopards to leave the park and stalk the city itself. One day in October 2003, This resulted in tragedy. In the upmarket suburb of Powai Lake, 4-year-old schoolboy Anmol Bansal was in the playground of his apartment block when he was attacked by a leopard. The cat had dodged the traffic on a major road and scaled a high boundary wall before reaching him.
They checked the area, and finally they found, they opened the bushes and, they followed the, blood stain.
Yeah.
And finally they found the body here after 10 minutes. And by the time they took the body to the boy to the hospital, he was dead.
Yeah.
Because of the injury.
How big was the leopard?
Kiti motha hota bibtya? This big
leopard.
Yeah. Big leopard, nice big leopard. Big leopard, yeah.
You can't imagine. I think in those villages, when you're inside the park and there are people living there, you can imagine, okay, I expect that there are leopards close by, and it's not too much of a leap of imagination to picture a leopard coming into a village. But here we're surrounded by buildings. We're 4 kilometres away from the national park itself. So why has it come to somewhere like this in search of food? That's really, really puzzling.
This place isn't natural, being outside the park boundaries. But is this really so different for a hunter? Something here is drawing these leopards out of the park and into the bright lights of the city. Whatever it is, I think I'm most likely to find it under cover of darkness. Leopards are known to hunt and eat anything they can find.